That's one way. We have to think about this. The next thing is that we think about the favors in the hereafter. Because even if you would feel bad as a Muslim in this life, but I think the one who understands Islam really, he doesn't feel bad. Because he knows that Allah will help him. He will have this hope. And Allah gives him this sa'adah, this happiness in his heart. Subhanallah. But the next thing to improve, to strengthen our love is to think about the ni'mah, about the favors in the hereafter. Look what Allah has prepared for you. He says, إِنِّي عَدَدْتُ لِعِبَادِ الصَّالِحِينَ مَا لَا عَيْنٌ رَأَتْ وَلَا أُذُنٌ سَمِعَتْ وَلَا خَطَرَ عَلَى قَلْبِ بَشَرٍ. I have prepared for my righteous slaves what no eye has seen, what no ear has heard, and what is not even imaginable in the hearts of the people. Not imaginable. This is prepared for you in the hereafter. For what? What did you do? What did you do for this? If you pray every day from morning till evening, you cannot give Allah back what He gave you in this life. And we're not speaking about the hereafter. Everything what you see here, the hereafter is better. For what? The Prophet says, خَمْسُ صَلَوَاتٍ كَتَّبَهُنَ اللَّهُ عَلَى الْعِبَادِ فِي الْيَوْمِ وَلَيْلَةٍ. 5 prayers has Allah made obligatory for every Muslim in day and night. فَمَنْ حَافَظَ عَلَيْهِنَا كَانَ لَهُ عَهْدٌ عِنْدَ اللَّهِ يُدْخِلُهُ الْجَنَّةَ. And who holds fast to these 5 prayers, he has a contract with Allah that He will let him enter into paradise. Look, for 5 prayers in the right manner with khushu'. Imagine somebody will tell you in the company, your boss will tell you, 5 times a day you have to wash yourself and you have to make movements like this, yeah? And then you get $10,000, for example. You will love him. You say, this is a good man. You know, Allah, He gives you for 5 prayers the paradise, not $10,000, not 1 million. Everything, the best. The best. It's a paradise. What else do you want? This is our aim. And think about what Allah gave you for practicing a bit from Islam, alhamdulillah. Right now, we have to think the fourth factor that strengthens our love to Allah is to be with Salihin. So I give you the advice. The Prophet said, Al-mar'u ala dini khalili. A person is on the religion of his best friend. فَلْيَنْظُرْ أَحَدُكُمْ مَنْ يُخَالِلُ. So you should look with who you are, who is your best friend, who you are. That does not mean that we are not mixing with the people, that we are not trying to have good mu'amala, good behaviors with non-Muslims. No, this is very important. Because we love for these people the best and we want to call them to Islam. But try to be with friends who remind you of Allah. This is a very, very important factor. And lastly, all these things about the ni'mah, the favors in the dunya, and the favors in the hereafter, and the description, the characteristics, the attributes of the Almighty Lord Allah, all this you find in this book, in the Quran. So I give you the advice, try to read it, even if you cannot speak Arabic, in your own language. And if you don't understand something, we have here a lot of people also in this Markas Fana, who can help you understanding the Quran. And try to understand it. It will improve your life, because you want to enter Jannah. And you know, when I will tell somebody, you know, this example, if I would tell somebody, I have here a book from this size, if you read this book and you implement this book in your life, you will get $10,000, for example. You know, he will read this book in 1 day for $10,000. But this book, you know, you find everything in it. You find in it how you get your aim, how you get into paradise. This is why I give you this advice. This is inshallah the most important advice. وَأَقُولُ قَوْلِ هَذَا وَأَسْتَغْفِرُ لِي وَلَكُمْ. And I ask Allah to make us from the people who love Him the most. And I ask Allah that He let nobody get out here, but that he tries to improve himself. رَبَّنَا آتِينَا فِي الدُّنْيَا حَسَنَةً وَفِي الْآخِرَةِ حَسَنَةً وَقِنَا عَذَابَ النَّارِ. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المؤمنين. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. أقم الصلاة.